This is seafood boil without the crabs. Drumstick version with all the flavors intact. Now, if you want to make this version, then this video is for you. If you are craving for seafood boil, but you don't want the king crab, you don't want the hustle bustle of the crab, or you are allergic to crab, or you just don't like eating crab, but you want all the flavors, now you keep watching. So this is what I did. Of course, water in my pot. I try to flavor it with salt and lemon. And you know what? Go ahead there in this part and be as creative as you can. But you know what? Just keep it simple, okay? Because simple is always, comes out best, okay? Don't worry, the flavors will be in the sauce. But here, just keep it simple and basic. And that's what I did. I added my eggs. I now added my corn, just put in all whatever you want to boil. And again here, feel free to be creative, but then still keep it functional and still keep it, compact, okay? So this is what we're doing here. Just feel free and watch and see what we did. So, because I have a large family, glory be to God, I make my food in this large pot so that everybody will participate, so that everybody will be satisfied. So this is where we're bringing in our drumstick, okay? So in place of the crab or the king crab or whatever, we are putting chicken drumsticks. In my family, I just have majority of them just don't like to eat crab. I love crabs. I'm not allergic. We're not allergic. We're like, there is no meat in it. It's just all bone and stuff like that. So this idea came up in my head. I'm like, okay, instead of the crabs, maybe we should do chicken drumstick, because sounds like they wanted, meat. So this is where this whole idea came in, just in case you're wondering, as in why the drumstick. So that was the origin of it. And I wasn't surprised to also see that some people have done versions of seafood boil, using chicken in place of crab, with the same reason. You see, we think alike. Okay, so boil. Now everything is boiled. This is part one done and dusted. Now we now added our yummy smoked sausages, and then feel free to add other things, that maybe calamari or other kind of seafood that you like, maybe not crabs or king crabs, okay? So now we want to make the sauce. Now the sauce needs to be buttery. And what does that mean? That means we use butter. Hey, so that's what I did. Butter with onions and garlic. It has to be garlicky. Yeah, if you know seafood boil, the sauce is buttery and garlic. So that is garlic I added onions first, added garlic, that is it. So feel free and add lots of garlic. I love garlic. But if you don't like garlic, then of course be creative and use alternative. But garlic is good for the body, just so you know. Okay, so I added more garlic, added ginger. So those are the basic. You mustn't miss any of those three. See, onions, garlic, and ginger. You see those three? They are made together. They are made to be together. Okay, let's stop. Enough of that. So I added other flavors that I have, other spices that I have in my kitchen, because this part needs to be busting in flavor. So stir. I love my seafood boil. So I took some of the liquid from the boil, and that was what I poured in here. And that's it. I love my seafood boil. I love my seafood boil. I love my seafood boil. I love it very flavorful. I love it very spicy. I love my seafood boil. I love my seafood boil. Oh, okay. So that is it. After adding that, so we now added our shrimps. So this shrimps is already, the shell is already taken off. Okay, they call it divined, right, or something like that. Okay, so this is just ready to go, and that's it. And we're coming back to our boil, and we are doing what? We're going to add the sauce into the boil and mix everything together. This was super duper yummy, highly flavorful, very tasteful, very yummy, very all the words that you can remember about taste. Any word that can describe a tasteful food, just throw it in here. And that's it. That's our seafood boil, introducing drumstick version without the crab. Easy peasy. So where you want, feel free to go ahead and make your seafood boil. Don't be afraid. Most people will say, oh, I don't like seafood boil. The reason why they don't like it is because they don't like crab. They just don't see any reason why everybody should be, hyping the crab. So if that is you, then this video, you need to save it or share it to somebody you know. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, click that red button that shows subscribe. Click the bell sign. That way, anytime I post a video, you get a notification. Now, leave me a comment. Do you like this version? Would you be trying it? And what do you think? It was super duper flavorful. Everybody enjoyed it. They thanked me for it. They were like, Mommy, we love this version. And eat well, stay well. I will see you in another video. Bye bye. Bye bye.